Hi, Len.
So, not yet, not yet. Are we okay already?
Yeah. Rolling. Let's go.
Rolling! Hi, good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to Woman Up!
Woman up!
Siyempre, kasama natin ang ating magandang maritime lawyer na si Attorney Carmela Magpantay. Hi, Attorney!
Magandang hapon sa inyo lahat. Umanap.
Ang ating resident psychologist na si Dr. Susie Rojas.
Hi, everybody! Magandang hapon!
At ang ating mommy money manager na si Mrs. Andrea Daguno.
Hi, everyone.
Kumusta mga ladies?
Very well. It's towards the end of the GCQ, ECQ, and the budgets are tight. I've been talking to so many people. They're actually losing jobs, even from the big companies, because they say while the companies can pay, the problem is that there is not enough work, so they cannot justify keeping the amount of people in their jobs right now. And so money is very tight.
And that's why we have a special guest today. Ang ating special guest ay ang CEO and co-founder of Investagrams. You know, it's funny because my brother informed me that he's actually using that platform to follow on the stock exchange.
Fantastic!
Yes. So let's welcome Mr. JC Bisnar. Hi, JC.
Hi, JC.
Welcome,
Thank you so
JC.
much.
Thank you for inviting me. I hope that I could add value in today's show.
You are in the hot seat today. Everybody wants to know about money.
Yes.
Holistic mommy na si Miss Isabel Pervacan. Hi,
Hey,
Isabel.
hi.
Hello.
Hello,
Good to see you.
Isabel.
Hi. Long time no see.
So, JC, can you tell us more about Investagrams?
Investagrams, it's a website and app that provides you education and analytic tools in the stock market. And at the same time, pwede mo rin siyang gamitin so that if you do not want to invest real money, pwede kang mag-practice through the Investagrams app. So almost lahat ng kailangan mo when you're starting out, nandun na dun sa app. And like you mentioned, like your brother, he uses our app to monitor the day-to-day of his investments. So yun yung mga functionalities ni Investagrams.
JC,
Yes.
what's the difference between Investagram and gambling?
Gambling?
Yes, because when you're magsusugal sa stock market, you know?
Yeah. So that's the common notion that people think that if you have the risk of losing money, it's instantly gambling because may chance ka matalo. But then the difference in the stock market is if you have the right methodology and strategy, if you really did your homework, your research, you really studied, then you can actually raise your edge and probabilities of success. So as long as you know your strategy, you know the companies you're investing into, then it enables you to manage the risk and it takes away the gamble or the risk aspect of it. You're able to control that part.
I see. Well, because at this time, money is tight, right? And so
Yes.
everybody wants to maximize their funds.
Mm.
And the common notion is magtong-its na lang or pumunta sa casino. And I guess what you're saying is if it's different because in casino, it's pure chance.
Yes.
There's no science, it's pure chance.
Mm.
In tong-its, it's pure chance depending on the cards you're given. But in
Yes.
Investagram, you have to study the difference.
Yes, in the stock market, you're investing into sa Investagrams wala pang actual investment. So ngayon, lang kami, more of a supplement. Pero soon, hopefully, magkaroon na ng actual investing capabilities. Pero if you're investing into the stock market, you're buying into the big companies na ginagamit natin lahat. Like example, there's Jollibee, Meralco, there's ABS-CBN, there's all of these companies, Ayala. So it's not really gambling. The price moves, pero as long as you believe in the long-term potential and yung timing mo to buy into these companies, then ayun, you have a good chance to make money over the long term.
Thank you.
Attorney, parang may tanong ka.
Yeah. So, as of now, you still have no facility para doon sa mga like willing mag-start and then would like to put some investment and then get stuck. So, wala pa kayo ganang facility. All you have now is parang facility to teach.
Yes.
Yung ba yun?
Yes, so
Okay.
for now we're more of the education part, and then they use us for the tools, yung mga analysis. And hopefully soon magkaroon na nung actual investments.
That's nice. There are people asking me then, some of my clients, they're asking for other other options for their investments. So I think this is a good platform that they can start to. Kasi yung iba, they're not really into stocks pa, pero they want to study about it. Kasi yung iba ngayon, mga investments, di ba, sabi ko nga, they are getting insurances with investments. So, ang nangyayari, gusto ng iba, after they have this insurance or having themselves secured already, they want to put some of their investments sa mismong ganitong kinds of vehicles, no? Yung talagang mag-grow yung money nila. So, I think this is a good platform na i-recommend sa mga clients ko kasi they can study, no? Yeah. Even if they're not yet really into it pa. So, to start up.
Yep.
Oh, JC, actually, kasi di ba, since the pandemic started, hindi lang mga online businesses ang biglang nagsulputan, 'di ba? Pati mga scammers, pati yung mga scams. And the problem kasi para sa akin na nakikita ko, kasi maraming mga seafarers ngayon, syempre takot sila na hindi na makasakay ulit kaagad or hindi sila magkaroon ng kontrata ulit kaagad. Tapos may mga wives na syempre they want to help their husbands, kaya they try to get into mga companies na parang yung mga medyo easy money.
Yeah.
Ano ang advice mo para dun sa mga wives o mga seafarers natin na nanonood ngayon kung paano saan tamang kumpanya i-invest yung pera nila?
The first thing is kung talagang gagawin natin yung research natin, pag may nag-alok sa'yo na kahit anong investment, check nyo muna sa SEC kung ano yung registration nung kumpanya, kung anong lisensya niyan. Or at most, kunyari maglalagay ka hard-earned savings mo, 500,000, 1 million. Bago mo pag-isipan yun, itawag mo sa SEC, itatanong nyo lang, itong kumpanyang to ba may legitimate investment license? So yun yung pinaka clear-cut way para maiwasan mo yung scam. Pero pangalawa, yung usual structure ng mga scam ngayon is yung parang pyramiding structure na parang para kumita yung susunod na tao, kailangan niya mag-recruit ng mas maraming tao. So, makikita mo sa usual, uso to sa mga probinsya, ito nga, yung mga busy na tao, yung mga hindi pa masyado sanay sa investment, pare, invest ka na dito. After 5 days, kikita ka ng 10%. After 20 days, magiging 30% yan. So, ang usual hook nila dito or invite nila is may siguradong payout na parang double your money in 3 months or something, or make 10% in 5 days. So kapag nakakita ka na ng mga payout schedule na parang 200 mo, gawin nating 350 in a span of 5 days, 15 days. Pag may nakita ka ng ganun, dapat mag-ingat ka na. Heads up na yun na baka delikado to. So bakit? Kasi almost all investments, may risk talaga yan. So the fact na pinapakita nila sa'yo na may guaranteed payout na structure, dun pa lang mag-ingat ka na. Kasi yung mga legitimate investments, whether bumibili ka ng, let's say, yung mga mutual funds, mga stocks, or yung mga insurance na may funds, lahat yan, yung performance nila variable. Yung tanging mga investments lang na fix yung return, ito yung mga tinatawag nating bonds or yung mga pautang sa government, sa mga corporation, and usually yung bonds, ito yung average rate nila. Malayong-malayo to dun sa mga networking o mga scam. Yung mga bonds na legitimate, nasa 3% to 8% per annum. Yan yung safe range, 3 to 8%. Kasi ang logic nito, kung pinahiram mo ng pera si, let's say, si Ayala, or yung government ng Pilipinas, babayaran nila yan ng 1 year. Yun yung interest, yun yung kikitain mo, yung 3% to 8%. Kasi anything above that, hindi na yun manageable dun sa kumpanya na hihiram, 'di ba? So, in terms of fixed investments, dapat alam mo na yun yung range na safe as of the moment, 3 to 8% kasi mababa yung interest rate eh. Doon nagbe-base. So, kung makakita ka na nung mga payout na in 5 days, pare, kikita ka 10%, 20%, tapos parang pyramid yung mga scheduling, tapos invite mo yung kaibigan mo, may bonus payout ka, instant scam na yun. Tawag mo na kaagad kay SEC or check mo na kaagad sa sa yung mga lisensya nila, mag-ingat ka. Yun.
Oo, kasi minsan parang nakakatanggap din kaagad sila, 'di ba? Tapos yung danger is meron kasi 'di ba nangyari na ano talaga namin to seafarer siya. So what do you call that? Nakapag-recruit siya sa barko. So, ang nangyari noon, nung bumagsak yung kumpanya, siya yung ngayon yung hinabol nung mga ibang nag-invest.
Yes. Yan yung problema dun sa pyramid structure eh. Na kasi parang yung idea niyan, so siya yung nasa tuktok, tapos nag-imbita siya ng downline hanggang sa nung hindi na masustain yung pyramid, yung sumabog na, hindi na masustain yung return na pinapromise nila, tinakbo na tinakbo na nung may-ari yung fund, yung buong pera. So ang nakakawawa diyan yung mga tao sa gitna. And usually ito pa yung mga kaibigan ko rin sa Mindanao ganyan, minsan magcha-chat sa akin, JC, safe ba tong Safe ba tong Kappa? Safe ba tong M Goldex? Yung mga ganyan, yung mga dating company na sumabog na. Kasi daw parang makakakuha daw siya ng payout in 5 days or 10 days. Sa simula, kapag maliit pa yung pera mo, let's say maglagay ka dyan, 500 or 1,000 or less than 20,000, usually madali pa nilang ibalik yan eh. Dun, titirahin ka nila kapag nahikayat ka na nila na maglagay ng 500k, 300k, 1 million, 2 million. Kapag na-entice ka na uy, okay to ah. Tapos nagkaroon ka na ng confidence, doon ka nila titirahin pag malaki na yung naipundar mo, wala na. Doon lumalaki yung risk na baka itakbo na. So I've seen these circumstances, nangyari na rin to sa kaibigan ko. So ayun, yun talaga, dapat mag-ingat tayo.
You know, it's interesting you mentioned Kappa kasi nung sumabog yung Kappa, before pa yon, yung dad ko, meron siyang sa group niya, sa Facebook page niya. He's been talking about the dangers of yon. And it's interesting, and Susie, maybe you can answer this kasi the reaction of people, instead when you give them the information and tell them, okay, this company is dubious and this is why it's dubious. So that's being helpful, diba? But how come people were so angry when they read about why that company is dubious?
Because they will have no hope. Financing or proper financing, I'm sure Andrea will comment after me. Proper financing and the issues of money creates anxiety and fear. It's an anxiety and fear business. And so any opportunity to make money fast is what they want to do, especially if they do not have a financial plan. There's a the psychological background to money, and it talks about the security that it can bring. And so any resistance to that security, take that security away from them and make them question it, they will get mad at you because you're taking away their dream. How about you, Andrea? What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Miss Susie. Actually, kasi yung money talaga, it's really part of security na din of everybody, especially at this time. Diba? So, talagang if someone at this time na naghahanap sila ng pagkakakitaan, if you will um, present to them something that talaga namang nakaka-entice, they will grab it if they are really looking for something na makakapagbigay sa kanila ng profit. So minsan hindi sila parang alam mo yun, easy money. So bakit pa ako mag-iisip? Para mas madali kasing para maka-hook kapag sinabi mo na easy money to. So doon talaga na-victimize yung mga friends natin or mga kakilala natin. So talagang yung pag-aaral dun sa investment na gagawin natin is very important. At the same time, yung risk management natin, kailangan din natin yan, alam din natin yan, yung risk tolerance natin. How much can you risk? So dapat isipin din yun kasi if it's like love nga, di ba? Sabi nila, if you give something, you won't really know what can give you in return. So ganun din sa investment. So you have to be really careful. So whatever you risk, dapat alam mo kung ano yung magiging result, or okay lang ba sa'yo na mawala yung ganitong money. So you have to risk something na manageable for you, na kahit mawala or kumita, that's good. Pero kung mawala, okay lang din.
But the reality is, the seafarers are not going to have money, right? The reality is they don't know when their job is coming back. And they have this pot of money. JC, 3 to 8% versus 10%. And you don't know where your money is, how long the lockdown is going to be. What do you say to people like that, JC?
I can understand kasi human nature that they always choose what's comfortable or easier or what looks attractive before questioning. So I can understand the initial reaction na kapag question mo yung pinapaniwalaan nila, baka magalit pa and all. So yun talaga yung problema, yung temptation. Pero again, I hope that through our shared efforts, we can educate more of our mga countrymen and mga fellow marinos natin, di ba?
Bago tayo magpatuloy, hello, magandang tanghali po sa inyo, galing kay John Mark Dagamina. Hi John Mark, magandang tanghali. Ay, hapon na pala. Hapon na. Nasa John Mark. Sabi ni Josie Bersamin, gaganda naman. Kagaya mo, Ate Josie. Love you. And then, hi kay Tita Violi, who's watching now, kay Rafi Magsaysay, kay Ivy Halili. Hi, Ivy. Isabel, you wanna say something? You're naka-mute pa.
Yeah, sorry. I was just going to say that, if our pot right now is limited and our income has decreased, then definitely we do have to be so much more careful kung saan tayo, pwede mag-invest. And so if 3 to 8% is a safe return and we have a fixed amount of money to live with until the next contract comes around, then perhaps ang pwede natin gawin is kumuha lang ng konti. Wag naman lahat, diba? Tingin tayo to see how much money can we actually set aside to invest, because even if we don't have a very, very big income that's incoming, it's always a good time to invest. It just has to do with how much money you will invest, right? So keep what you need, or keep enough to continue with and keep looking for work, but at the same time, don't stop the idea of investing. So if you can actually get, for example, into the stock market for a little bit of money compared to what you have, that's a good investment. That's a good thing to do. Just kasi it's always, whenever I get asked, so when should I invest? As far as I'm concerned, it's always now. I mean, don't throw everything in. but it's always a good time to start an investment program. That's just my 2 cents worth.
So JC, how do we look at investing? Because even I myself, I have a master's degree. I have money set aside, but I'm just so scared to invest. I don't even know where to begin, how to do this.
Okay, so to start with, we have in Investagrams we have learning modules there discussing fundamental analysis and technical analysis. So these are the two basic methods of analysis that you will use so that you will know when you will buy and what kind of companies you will buy. So nandun, we have our basic modules there. You can start or you could follow our Facebook and YouTube page. So marami kaming content on that and articles as well. So besides that, the first thing you have to ask for yourself is also what kind of dedication and expectation can I have of myself when it comes to going into the stock market? Am I just doing this for the long term? Do I have a very busy day job, or do I want to be a more active trader or be more hands-on on my investment? So once you've defined your personal criteria, then that's where you'll find the right strategy for you.
Oh, for a typical seafarer, OFW, JC, what has been your experience in that market?
Actually, we have tons of marami kaming mga stories na mga OFW sila. Tas sometimes I get message from seafarers na, sir, nagtitrade ako dito sa barko kaso minsan lang mahina yung internet. So they're very busy people, and even if they're overseas, they actually find, because they have tons of capital relative to normal jobs here in the Philippines, they actually know how to operate their capital. They're very active in looking for trading opportunities sa Philippines. And what's good is, of course, like any kind of craft or industry, only a few percentages would really succeed at a high level. But I've heard of stories wherein OFW investors or traders, they've yung naipundar nila, they've been able to use their investments so that they could permanently go home. So that those are the success stories. But of course, it often takes years of dedication, years of patience, years of really doing research and studying. Yeah.
For those who are viewing, JC, paano ma-access yung module mo? And is there any cost?
Most of our modules are free. I can share to you the link, or I can screen share. Is it possible to do a screen share?
Yeah, I think so. Wendell.
Yeah, I think so because we did that before, right?
Yeah, kasi si Wendell,
I
controller.
yeah, he'll open daw the screen sharing.
Sige, okay. I'll just share my screen.
Ayan.
So when you go to investagrams.com, pupunta ka lang dito sa tab section. Nandito yung iba-ibang features namin. So una mo makikita dito may social network. You can talk to different kinds of investors, traders, and if you ask any questions there, our community will help you and answer your questions. So we have two methods of learning. So go to the learn button here. Yan. So this is the Investa Learn. And then just go to the categories. Punta ka lang sa stock market. So here, nandito na, it's all free. May mga premium pero most of our content is free, especially for starters. So you're gonna see it here. Learn the basics, technical analysis, learn the basics, fundamental analysis. So we explain to you here what's happening in the stock market, how does it work. So it's also in Tagalog para mas naintindihan ng mga kababayan natin.
So pretty straightforward.
Yes, so we made it really simple na it can be understood even by a young millennial, or whether you're mature already, you're a busy worker, it can be understood by any Filipino. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, you can visit.
If you were going to identify the 3 first steps, because a lot of people don't know what to do, you were going to identify the first 3 steps to starting to invest, what would you say? The first 3 are in your website. What would they be looking for?
Okay, so the first is what I showed, yung invest to learn. So once nandito ka na, you're gonna have a good idea how the stock market is working. So we have tons of videos here. You could immerse yourself in it. And then once na nakuha mo na yung basic learning, you can go back to Investagrams. And I'm gonna show you the virtual trading. So actually, meron din kaming besides the videos, we also have Investa Daily. Ito naman written form. So for those na mas gusto nila mag-aral on mga articles, mga modules. So ito, we have tons of mga articles and dito, mga lessons on how to read chart patterns, how the stock market moves, how the stock market works. So that's the learning component. So once you've done the step 1, you can now engage into virtual trading. So this is just the website, no? Pero you can download the Investa V-Trade app. So pareho tong available sa mobile store and then sa website. So dito sa virtual trading, makaka-buy and sell ka ng stocks na using virtual money. So example, I'm just gonna move the picture here. So example, let's choose a company, Ayala Land. If you click Ayala Land, the price of the company will go here. So Ayala Land is doing 35.20. So pwede kang mag-buy and sell dyan. Okay, Ayala Land, I want to purchase 100 shares or something. And then once you buy there, it will be added to your virtual portfolio. So for practice purposes, pwede mo nang ma-feel dito kung paano ba gumagalaw yung stock. But of course, this is just the buying and selling. So if you want to monitor the actual movement, you can type any stock here, let's say Ali, gusto natin makita, how is Ayala Land moving? And then this is where you can monitor. Ano yung historical price niya? Ano yung mga earnings niya and everything? Ano yung mga galaw ni Ayala Land based on technical indicators? Tapos in the bottom, you're gonna see the chart. So this is the important part. When you look at the chart, ito yung nagre-represent nung galaw nung stock. So this is where you can see when your investment is actually appreciating. So example, if you were able to buy at the bottom yung panic ng COVID, Ayala was trading at 24 to 26. And right now it's doing 35.
That's not bad.
Yeah, so not bad, definitely. You've gained more than 30, 50% plus. So maraming ganitong companies sa stock market na if you know the right timing, if you know how to identify these good opportunities, then you can make consistent money out of this. But the challenge, of course, is it's not an easy endeavor. I'm gonna show you the historical chart. So if you look at Ayala Land, this stock came from 50 pesos. Take note. So if you were just the long-term investor na blind investing lang, you're not monitoring your stocks, your investment, you don't have any strategies, you just buy into Ayala Land dahil matunog yung pangalan. If you bought on 50, then nangalahati yung pera mo. At 25, you've lost 50% of your capital. So this is the reason actually why a lot of people think the stock market is a gamble dahil the price has volatility, gumagalaw yung presyo. So dito papasok, the answer to that is you need to study risk management. So risk management, whether stock market yan or business, it's just the principle of how do you balance your whole money. So if my money was 500,000, how do I divide that? How do I ensure that no matter what happens to the investment, I can manage on my own? So these are, I think, the three steps. So just to iterate, the first step is go to Investa Learn, study our videos and modules. And then next would be study the charts. And then you can practice on the virtual trading. And then once you've done that, gotten the hang of it, then you can open an actual brokerage account and start to invest your own money.
So in the virtual trading, it's like this Bitcoin thing that I'm hearing about.
No, Bitcoin is a digital currency. So parang think of it as this is the chart of Bitcoin. So yung Bitcoin pinapares siya sa US dollar. So it's more of parang new breed of currency na ginagamit ng mga technologies. So ito naman yung presyo ni Bitcoin. So from as high as 14,000 to 20,000 below, ito siya, yung tuktok, umabot ng 20,000 USD per Bitcoin. Ngayon, kalahati na lang siya, 9K. So, so our platform, yung virtual trading, it just reflects the movement of yung mga Philippine companies, yung mga Mega World, Ayala, pero it allows you to buy, pero practice money lang. Kumbaga, simulation lang siya. It's like a game.
Simulation siya.
Yes.
While you're trying to learn, no?
Yes.
Kasi, yeah. Okay.
Other than yung learning, do you also like manage investment for those people doesn't have enough time para pag-aaral?
So actually this is this is outside of Investagrams, but before, when I was starting as a stockbroker, I used to manage my clients' money. So it's a private fund, tapos they asked me to trade their money from them. So yun, that's what I did when I was starting in the industry. Pero since Investagrams is more of a tech platform, we do not offer those kinds of services yet. Wala pa yung actual mga fund management dito, wala pang buying into real stocks and mutual funds. So hopefully in the future there will be.
I just want to ask something, JC.
Sure.
Yeah. Have you, kasi many of my friends na mga seafarers din, I can see na meron silang pinopromote ngayon na parang ganyan, yung what we call this, yung Forsage ba yun? Or Ethereum? Yung nakikita ko eh. So parang maraming silang ganun ngayon. Is that something legit or what? Have you heard about it?
Actually, uso yan no? Tama. Naglabas na ng statement si SEC on Forsage na hindi siya legitimate, that it's a risky endeavor, it's illegitimate, and dapat mag-ingat or mag-stray away yung public to avoid Forsage. So sila na mismo yung nag-answer. And again, if ito magandang case study to, if you look at Forsage, what it's doing, I think it's on an app, 'di ba? Parang maglalagay ka ng pera sa app ba or something, or ini-invite ka ng kaibigan mo. And then they're trying to sell the concept of oy pare, invest ka sa cryptocurrencies or Ethereum, kasi wala masyadong may alam nun eh. So madali ibenta. Pero and then again, what they're doing is they're guaranteeing you returns. So same concept dun sa pinaliwanag ko kanina, na nandun yung formula ng mga scam na they're gonna give you fixed payout and they're gonna ask you to recruit people. But here, the real movement of Ethereum, so Ethereum is a cryptocurrency gaya ni Bitcoin. So ito yung tunay na galaw ni Ethereum. Ayan. So hindi yan straight up. Kumbaga, bumagsak yan. Dati 1,400, ngayon 400 na lang. So, if you wanna trade the legitimate cryptocurrency or buy legitimate cryptocurrency, mag-open ka ng account dun sa mismong cryptocurrency exchange. And hindi dun sa Forsage na parang, pare, recruit mo to, magkaka-fix payment ka. So, ayun, I hope that we learn from this, kasi ito na yung template eh. Kapag nakita mo, una, nagpapa-recruit sila. Pangalawa, meron silang mga payout na fixed returns na sobrang tataas, 10%, double your money, 30% in 10 days, yung mga ganyan. Pag ganun pa lang, red flag na kaagad yan. So Forsage, ayun na, natira na ni SEC yan, na naglabas na siya ng announcement. So ingat-ingat tayo sa mga nanonood ngayon.
Wow, okay. Kasi meron din sa aking inviting me to do that. Medyo, syempre, I have to research on it. So, talaga meron na palang na-release yung SEC.
Yes. Pwede nga nating i-search ngayon SEC Forsage. Ito. So, para lang makita ng viewers, para actual evidence, hindi lang tayo kwento. So, ito. SEC warns against Forsage. Investment on, taking the guise of cryptocurrency. Tapos, nandito na rin yung mga iba-iba pang mga companies na kasabwat dyan. Ayan. Tapos they've put there the penalties for doing such acts. 5 million na bail or imprisonment na 21 years. Kasi itong mga entity na to, again, pag sinearch mo to dun sa SEC, yung mga legit walang mga lisensya yung mga yan. And again, hindi talaga hindi mo talaga magagaranti yung investment. So pyramid scheme rin to yung Forsage na to.
Okay, thank you for that information.
Alright.
Pala, no?
Out muna tayo. Galing kay Ray Gantalao. Idol ko po yan si Boss JC. Marino din po ako at the same time, stock trader. Sabi ni Liz
Ayun.
Gomento, Investagrams is heart, love.
Nice, JC.
Regards,
sabi
regards sa
ni
inyo.
Jason Barrientos, hello to my idol, JC Bisnar. Daming
Wow.
fans.
Daming fans si Sir JC, ah.
Regards,
Buti
regards
na
sa
lang,
inyo.
JC gave us time.
Yeah.
You know, this is kasi I've been seeing these companies na syempre tinatry kong i-scroll up. Nakalimutan ko kay JC palang screen.
Nakikialam ka.
Scroll up. Yeah, may mga companies dyan na parang na-mention na din sa akin. And it's so easy to check if it's true or no, if it's diba? Legit or not, diba? And
Paano yan, JC? We have to call SEC or can we just go to the website and search it?
I think sa SEC website, pwede mong i-search yung company eh. Tapos lalabas doon, makikita mo yung license. Pero at the same time, meron rin yata sa SEC website na parang nakalista kung sino doon yung mga companies na allowed magbenta ng securities or ng investment. So may mga listahan rin sila dyan. Pero of course, I understand na for regular people, medyo mahirap hanapin ito eh. Kasi parang pag pinuntahan mo yung website, maraming laman yan eh, nakakalito rin. So I guess we have to do our part rin on pushing the awareness on this na they have access to these research tools. Pwede nilang tignan talaga.
Yeah, actually, ang problem ng iba, hindi nila alam kung saan mag-check. And then, kahit alam nila kung saan mag-check, paano i-check.
Yes.
So, sa tingin ko, similar dun sa mga email kasi ng mga pumapasok, yung mga scam na email. We can actually check it. Basta input lang natin sa Google. Can always input it in Google. Lagay yung pangalan. Even, kasi like sa email, pero dun kasi sa mga scam na katulad niya, na working and everything, meron mga email na pumapasok, di ba na, let's say, meron kaming bank account that we need to access, kaya lang nandito kami sa kung saan lupalop ng mundo and we don't have any access to the Philippines, parang mga ganon. And we need somebody to help us. May mga email na lumalabas ngayon, for example, relative ko si Estrada, ngayon nakakulong siya, during the time na nakakulong siya, and he has this bank account na kailangan namin i-access and we need your help, tapos ipo-promise sila ng payment. Anybody can actually kasi check sa Google, basta input lang nila yung name, tapos hanapin nila kung ano yung mga sinasabi ng ibang tao regarding that company or regarding that kind of information. At least magkakaroon na kayo ng idea kung ano ba to, pwede pa tong possible na pagkakitaan talaga na legit or baka at the end of the day ako lang yung umiyak. Di ba? Kasi hindi alam like anong agency, for example, government agency kung saan sila pwede mag-check. Madali lang. Like yung kanina, di ba? Input lang nila yung name for such. Input lang nila, makikita nila kung ano yung mga reviews, hanapin nila yung mga reviews ng mga nag-invest or nakakaalam regarding doon, makikita na nila kung negative o positive. At majority ano yung sinasabi. Magkaka-idea kayo.
Sabi ni Darling Sampong, Ma'am, totoo po yan. Madami pong seafarer na nag-invite sa amin dyan. Tapos sinasabi nila, pagkakaperahan daw po namin yan through invite lang. So parang masyadong simple kasi yung sinasabi. Tapos mayroong viewer tayo na nagpapatanong kung ano daw, legit daw ba yung front row? Ano ba yun?
I think yung network marketing, hindi naman siya hindi siya scam kasi model lang siya ng marketing, yung parang may products tapos naghahanap ka ng referral ganyan. So in a way, legit siya basta backed by solid products. Tapos usually naman kapag magi-invest ka diyan may produkto eh. So medyo gray area to na nako-confuse yung tao, hindi nila alam kung goods ba to or hindi. Pero yung model ng network marketing, marami ng kampanyas gumagawa niyan whether sa USA or may mga like USANA example, 'di ba? USANA parang yan yung mga medical vitamins ganon. So network marketing model siya na pwede kang mag-recruit ng friends, tapos may commission ka, pero it's backed by a solid product. So
Correct.
siguro yun yung isang bagay na titignan nyo, research on the company and research on the product.
Right.
And hindi naman to hindi naman nila pina-promise na may fixed 10% return ka or something, 'di ba? You have to work as a sales
Exactly.
agent
Mhm.
for the product of the company. So that's a different
Mhm.
thing.
You still have to work hard for it.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Talk
that's
about
right.
that. If there's a product, I mean, there should be a product. One of the signs na
Hmm.
Correct.
sabi ni Jason Barrientos, di na gana yung search nila ngayon sa SEC. Hindi gumagana. Sabi naman ni Jeff Reyes, idol, ibang klase. Kilala mo? Ang daming fans ni JC.
JC, we didn't know that.
Mga ano po yan, mga users siguro ng Investagrams. Yeah. Regards sa inyo.
So, hello sa mga users ng Investagrams dyan. So, JC, ano yung mga tip mo para sa mga seafarers natin na gusto din na kumita din ng pati yung mga wives na gustong kumita ng extra through investing?
So nandun yung pwede ka mag long term sa stocks, pwede ka mag-aral ng konti, that's one. Meron din yung tinatawag nilang mutual funds. So kung saan nag-i-invest ka dun sa mga fund manager ng mga malalaking institution na legit, like kunyari merong mga BPI mutual fund, Metrobank mutual fund, etc. So ang ginagawa lang nitong mutual fund, instead na ikaw mag-manage ng pera mo, kung busy ka, kahit 1,000 lang pera mo or 5,000, pwede mong iwan sa kanila, sila na bahala. So, pero of course, hindi guarantee yun, no? Kasi like yung nakita natin, yung Ayala Land nga, di ba? Good company, pero bumagsak ng kalahati. So, ganun pa rin. Kumbaga may expert na nagmamaneuver ng pera, pero most likely, susunod pa rin yan sa galaw ng stock exchange. So, there are still risks. Pero ito naman, outside the stock market, one interesting thing that kilala ko yung founder nito actually, si Sir RJ Ledesma of EC Franchise. So yung hindi ako part ng EC Franchise, pero lang, real talk, kung maganda yung service nila, kasi kung busy ka na seafarer, 'di ba? Yung service nila, mamili ka lang ng company na gusto mong i-franchise dun sa platform. Let's say Master Siomai, ganyan, may 300,000 ka. And sila na maghahanap ng location, tutulungan ka nila mag-hire ng tao, tapos may service sila na papatakbuhin nila yung franchise mo in the beginning years, mga 1 to 2 years yata. So, ang ganda ng service kasi in a way, investment siya, nagkakaroon ka ng business, pero they're providing you the hands-on management expertise. So, perfect siya sa mga busy OFW, sa mga marino na, syempre, nandun tayo sa overseas, nagtatrabaho tayo. So, habang nagtatrabaho ka, yung ipon mo na mga tig 200K or 150K or 500K, at least napapatakbo mo into franchises. But of course, recently, COVID, nagka-lockdown, di ba? So, maraming physical businesses nahirapan. So, double research tayo. Ngayon na bago na yung environment, ano na kaya yung mga bagong business trends na kailangan pag-isipan? So yun, these are some of the things na pwede nating i-consider. Kahit na busy individual ka, merong mga options pa rin sa inyo na matatalo nyo yung regular bank account, tapos legitimate siya, hindi siya super risky or hindi siya scam.
Ano yun, attorney? Sorry na po.
I mean, siguro yun nga, para sa mga marino natin, yung mutual fund, yung sinasuggest nila, parang mas acceptable at reasonable na pwedeng gamitin ng ating mga marino.
Yung investing kasi, parang sabi nga ni Andrea, parang love life eh. Kung masyadong gwapo, masyadong perfect yung guy, baka may tinatago siyang
Ganun yun.
Hindi, di ba? Parang
gamble din.
No, but investments also are something long term. So yes, it could also actually be like a marriage, no? When you invest and you put in, yes, the stock market will go down. Yes, your investment might be low for a while. Pero long term, if you look at it, anything that you've put in and you give it 10 years, for as long as you've done your your research also, no, na hindi siya the company is a stable company. It's just that the entire market is down. There's nothing that beats investing in the stock market over a long-term period. So if you have 5 years or 10 years na, you know that itong naipon mo, hindi mo naman talaga kailangan, pwede ka naman mag-antay ng 5 taon, pasok mo sa stock market. And in 5 years, compare mo yan sa savings account, you definitely would have done so much better with the stock market. Hands down. I mean, really. I even if up and down yan, don't look at it na lang every day. Kasi kung babasahin mo araw-araw, medyo heart attack.
Konting bagsak eh.
No. Once a month na lang or something, diba?
Isabel, off topic, sabi ni Darling, sabi niya, just want to say hi to Ma'am Isabel and thank you po. I'm still using the essential oil na binigay niyo po sa amin. Stressful po ang buhay ngayon, pampakalma ko po yung binigay niyo.
Oh, tell her, you're so welcome and I'm so happy na meron pa. So let me know and I'll send you more. Pero take care of yourself and yes, it's extremely stressful times kaya inhale, exhale na lang muna tayo.
Hi Rex Zamora, he's watching now from Cavite. Bishop's Chief Cook. Naku, masarap magluto siguro to si Rex.
After ng quarantine, bibisitahin natin.
Bibisitahin natin sa Cavite. Galing akong Cavite kanina. Oh my God, ang traffic. Ang hirap pala mag-drive kung hindi ka masyado marunong tapos ma-traffic. So, wag naman last. Alam mo, yung pag tuwing papatapos yung show natin, so, any last words? So, yung sabi sa akin, pangit nga daw pakinggan last words, parang huling habilin. JC, any advice, yung last message para sa ating mga viewers?
Ayun, so last message siguro is know yourself, know your expectations on your investment. Tapos if something sounds too good to be true, yung mga tipong make 10% in 5 days. Again, gusto ko lang ulitin, yung mga fixed bonds, yung mga inuutang ng government and mga corporates, they offer 3% to 8% per annum. Yan yung mga fixed. Otherwise, wala ka na masyadong makikitang fixed na yung mga 10% for 5 days or guaranteed in 20 days, mga yan, magtaka ka na kapag ganun. Pero meron rin yung mga crowdfunding platform, they offer parang fixed loan, pinapahiram mo yung small companies. Pero again, ang susi dito is aralin nyo kung ano ba yung lisensya ng entity na papasukan mo kasi pera nyo yan eh. Wag nyo isipin na katiwala ko tong kaibigan ko. Walang ganun. Kasi yung mga tao, madaling maloko yan eh. Lalo na kapag may emotional attachment sila sa isang bagay. When it comes to your own money, you have to be super objective and yung due diligence and research mo, tindihan mo. Ayaw mo yung mangyari na ikaw yung mga kagaya ng mga natakbuhan ng 100 million tapos wala na. So, put strong efforts into managing your money, and then whether that's long-term investment or franchising, active investments, you're gonna find the investment that is perfect for you. Ang importante is na simulan mo in the right way.
Alam mo, tama talaga yung sinabi ni JC. Talagang dapat simulan in the right way. And yun nga, wag tayong maging parang part ng statistics na parang masyadong tragic. Kasi sa UFS dati, meron talaga kaming case na yung husband na, kasi naalala ko bigla kasi chief cook eh. May chief cook din yung husband. Nagpakamatay talaga siya kasi dun sa na-scam sila ng binary. So, naging sobrang tragic yung ending. Yung wife yung nag-invest ng money, pag huwi ng husband, ubos lahat. So, it ended very tragically. Any Suzy? Wag last word.
About this? That's about it. I think JC covered it quite well. Thank you. Thank you, JC.
Thank you.
Attorney Andrea Isabel.
Thank you for accepting our invitation.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you, JC.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you. It was very interesting. Thank you very much for sharing something that we can all now, after the call, explore and do our own research.
Yeah.
Thanks for having
Tsaka
me.
yung platform nila, I will definitely recommend it. Di sa mga nagtatanong sa akin. I think it will really help them.
Mm.
Yes, don't forget, Investagrams. So may Facebook din kayo, JC, no?
Yes, we have Facebook page and YouTube page and the website. Pwede nyo na lang i-search.
Okay. So, mga viewers, sana po bigyan niyo ng time kasi maganda yung platform nila, JC. It's very educational. And kung mag-investing kayo ng pera, sayang naman kung mauuwi sa wala at o kaya magkaroon pa kayo ng maraming kaaway. Imbes na mapabuti yung inyong buhay, magkaroon pa kayo ng kaaway. Diba? So, please follow Investagrams. And just si CEO JC. And then, please watch again. Sa Monday, kasama ko si Attorney Carmela. Tinuturo ko lang si Attorney Carmela magbantay para sa mga update sa protocol ngayon sa darating na pag-lift ng queue. Ng CQ. Hindi ko na alam kung anong
GCQ pa rin tayo. GCQ pa rin.
So, yeah, may update kami kung parang may mga bagong protocol sa crew change and stuff like that. So, see you again on Monday. And don't forget to woman up!
Woman up!
Woman up!
Thank you,
Thank
JC.
you, guys.
Thank you.
JC.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.